Okay, Pisces. This is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. If you have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Beautiful, wonderful. Look at those swords cards coming out for you, Pisces. Pisces, the moon this week will be in the last quarter phase before it moves into the waning crescent at the end of the week. When the moon is in the last quarter phase, we find moments of safety and admiration. This is a time of practicing forgiveness. Forgiveness of ourselves and forgiveness of others. During the waning crescent moon phase, our minds, bodies, and spirits need self-care. I will post, thank you, Spirit, I will post in the description box a few ideas that you might like to try this week to add some kind of self-care to your routine. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Also, Pisces, let's talk about Saturn that went station direct in Pisces on November 4th. Saturn will be in Pisces until May of next year. Saturn teaches us how to set boundaries with ourselves as well as others. The lessons will vary according to each zodiac sign and planetary placements in our birth chart. And Pisces, you are the Grand Master of Pisces, being our Grand Master of Saturn being direct in Pisces. And so do not be surprised if you feel the effects of Saturn being direct more intensely than the other zodiac signs. Pisces, with Saturn direct in Pisces, you will be asked to put your easygoing and dreaming nature aside. You will learn how to stand up for yourself. I love that. And we can all we can all use that lesson in standing up for ourselves. And so this next few months, Pisces, I think are going to be really direct and really ask you to step out of your comfort zone and to see, to experience, and to try new ways of standing up for yourself. And the basis, the foundation of this reading is the 10 of Cups, and that is emotional fulfillment. That is the beginning of a new phase, beginning or a shift of energy to one of spiritual fulfillment, emotional stability. And it's driven by the Queen of Pentacles, which is really, to me, that is the appreciation card. Really appreciating who we are and really appreciating how far we have come. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading here, Pisces. There's something is ending, the end of something that is going to require negotiation, that is going to require careful consideration and careful words. And I don't know if this is the words, this is both the words that you are using and the words that other people around you are using. Careful consideration, careful negotiation that is going to require you to be creative. And again, I believe this creativity, it is thinking outside of the box, seeing and experiencing and trying things that you have not in the past. And really standing up for yourself and really asking for what it is that you need and what it is that you expect. The Emperor card is really about mastery. There is a need for a fresh set of eyes on this situation, Pisces. There's something that you are not seeing, something that you are not aware of. And perhaps you've been experiencing stress and frustration, and you don't know why. But by speaking and talking to someone who has a third-party, non-biased opinion, someone who is not as close to the situation as you are, will be able to shed light on why it is that you're experiencing this stress and frustration. And really help you negotiate or really add value to this deal or add value to this situation. This situation really does go back not only to the Ten of Cups, but it also goes back to Saturn going direct. This situation is designed, or you are in this situation to really learn or to really put you in a position to where you will stand up for yourself and really speak up for yourself. And the better that you are able to negotiate, the better you are able to stand up and stick up for yourself, the clearer, the more positive the outcome in this situation. I will also say, Pisces, when I see the Nine of Swords, not only does it represent stress, but I often say that Spirit many times will come to us in our dreams. That the answers are trying to come to us in our dreams. And many times our dreams will be troubling, they'll be frightening, they'll be chaotic, and they'll stir a lot of emotion in us. And they do that so that when we awake, that we remember those dreams. And the more that we remember those dreams and the more that we analyze those dreams, the less intense they become. And so I'll often say, you know, you can start a dream journal, or really the first thing that you do when you wake up is try to remember as much of that dream as you can and really research. There's plenty of dream books out there. There's plenty of, even if you do a nice Google search on dreams. So let's say, for example, you had a dream about a bicycle, and the only thing you can remember about the dream was a bicycle. Just go ahead and put bicycle dream in the Google search, and it will bring you up a wide variety of different meanings of bicycles in a dream, and how that relates to your current life, your current situation. And again, the more we pay attention to our dreams, the less emotionally traumatic they are for us. But the answer is trying to come to you in a dream. In your home life, in your private life, in your personal life, heartache that requires your strength, moving into the future, taking the first step into the future and receiving spiritual blessings. Again, Pisces, Spirit is asking you to be bold, to be brave, to be honest about what it is that you want, what it is that you expect from personal relationships. And being bold, being brave, being honest will help build new boundaries. And I do believe that you have learned from past mistakes. You have learned from past mistakes. And you know, Pisces, when we know better, we do better. And it is the past mistreatments, it is the past mistakes that has given us the strength, given us the courage to take that first step, to take that first step into the present, into the future. And that, in the present, is where the emotional, the spiritual fulfillment is. Fulfillment doesn't come from the past. Fulfillment doesn't even come from the future. Fulfillment can only be experienced in the present. And I see you taking that step. I see you being in the present and really appreciating and experiencing the emotional fulfillment, the stability in the present, because you have taken that step, because you have the strength, and you have the strength because of the past. Be bold, be brave, Pisces, you've got this. And here I see you being guarded. Being guarded from something that you've wanted to move on, from being guarded from what you left behind. And the High Priestess card, and we see you being guarded again. Being guarded. Not real, not honest. Something is hidden. Something hiding something about yourself, a disguise. A disguise. What is that disguise, Pisces? And being guarded. We have 2 guarded cards. You left something behind that has left you guarded. And now there's something about yourself, something about your inner being that you are being guarded about, being protective of. Pisces, we all go through periods of time where we feel uninspired, or we have a lack of direction. And now that Saturn has gone direct in Pisces, you will be able to focus on and look at and learn from standing in your own truth and accepting those parts of yourself that you feel you need to keep guarded. Oh, Pisces, I think our next few readings are really going to be exciting and full of new awarenesses, of new adventure. And it's the adventure of exploring ourselves and coming to align with our life's purpose, our soul's mission. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. You have a blessed week.